Anybody that pronounces salmon and you actually say the L, I hate you. Salmon. Say it with me, ladies and gentlemen. Salmon. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Remy Ma.
And your girl, JuJu.
Today you are in our kitchen and we are making
spicy, tangy salmon
and a big 50 lo mein. Well, actually, she's not gonna be making anything. I don't even know why she just lied like that. She's gonna be assisting, waiting to eat it. So first, let me get some of all these inches tied up out the way.
This is my favorite dish that Remy makes, so I'm here just to assist and eat.
I first made this. COVID had just started, and I was like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. And we got a private plane and we flew down to Florida. She came over and she was like, what you gonna make? What you gonna make? Mind you, she doesn't eat anything, guys. This is the only person I know on the planet Earth that is a full-grown human being that's never had a hamburger in her life. She's never had a taco in her life. She's never ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in her life. She's an alien.
This is about the salmon, not about what I don't.
I'm just saying, she doesn't eat anything. So when she was like, oh, you're gonna cook, I'm like, what should I make? Fried air? I don't know. I made this salmon dish and she was like, oh my God, this is so amazing. So first we have peppers. Green ones, yellow ones, red ones, and orange ones. I just think the colors look dope inside my big 50 lo mein, so that's why I use them. What I usually do is I cut off this part here because I like my slices to be perfect. Then I cut it down the middle, scoop out the whole inside, you see, and then you start making your slices. And I want them about this thin. JuJu, you are gonna be on slices.
I think I can handle that.
Thank you.
Got you.
Next step, I like to use a big pot like this because I like to use thicker spaghetti. You know, some people like those little stupid skinny spaghettis. I'm gonna get some water. Going to put some salt in it, and I'm gonna put some oil, about a tablespoon or two, so that the noodles don't stick. Once it starts boiling, then I'm gonna drop my noodles in. My grandmother will whoop my if she see me throwing those peppers away. That much water is literally almost to the top. I cannot stay in the kitchen longer than 30, 40 minutes top, so I cook everything on sky high. Like I literally turn the fire all the way up so that the water boils super fast, so that the oil gets done super fast. If you're watching it, it really won't burn, I promise you. Hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Remember when I showed you that little detail about how I wanted the peppers to be?
That's so thin, they'll disappear.
The thickness of the peppers determines how fast they cook. You want them crunchy a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like them.
Carry on. Let's just talk about salmon for a minute. Anybody that pronounces salmon and you actually say the L, I hate you. Anybody, when I hear you say salmon, just know I automatically think you're dumb. Salmon. Say it with me, ladies and gentlemen. Salmon. So, my favorite salmon is this king salmon. The color is different. Woo, woo. Look at this color. Do you see how red that is? It's not as pinky. Look at that. Look at that. It's kind of expensive though. I'm not even, don't come for me because I could see y'all now in my comment section like, I went to get that salmon.
It was $100.
It was $100. Like, yeah, I normally like to cut it. I cut it like about this thick. This right here was $24. This piece right here. But I promise you, it's the best piece of fish you will ever eat. One of the most important things, I don't care what kind of fish it is, before you cook it, you want to dry it. Pat it dry. I promise you, it makes a world of difference. Also with the peppers, we need, I use white onions. I love white onions. They're kind of sweet. You cut it actually the same way that you cut the peppers. You cut this side, you cut that side, cut it down the middle. See that? See that, ladies and gentlemen?
Got it.
So, there's 2 levels to this seasoning, right? So first is salt and pepper, right? You want just regular salt, table salt, slice.
I'm gonna watch. watch. I want to learn how to make it.
You season all the sides. And you do the same thing with pepper. This is all I have left, so I'm gonna have to make some soon. Literally my own mixture of blackening seasoning, and it's fire. You could buy blackening seasoning. It does the same thing. It ain't gonna taste the same like that Remy seasoning, but you know. This is what's gonna give it flavor, and it's gonna give it like a really dope color. And let it chill, let it marinate while I do the other stuff. So we'll come back to this. So you do the green peppers first, especially when your friend has cut them this thick.
Guys,
You do
this pepper is,
the green pepper.
oh, well, actually this one is stuck together. This is good
Nah, you do.
pepper.
I'm messing with her. She did a great job.
I did a
You
great
did a fantastic.
Oh,
I've never
goodness.
seen the green pepper cut like this in my life. Like
It's the best.
Gordon Ramsay who? What?
Right.
Put those in. Let those saute. Once they get soft, then you add the onions in. Take my noodles, as whole noodles as they are, drop them in like that. Show y'all the next ingredients. Ju's favorite part. I call it the sauce. Say it, Ju. How you say it?
Sauce.
The sauce. Sriracha, honey, chopped garlic, ginger. I've been in prison before, okay? There, I said it. And in prison, you have to make do with what you got. And I've learned that one of the best ingredients is syrup. So honey is great. But when you want to make something like sweet and spicy and tangy, like the secret ingredient to my big 50 lo mein is syrup.
Wow.
Soy sauce, you can buy a bottle, or you could do like I used to do, because I've been making this lo mein since I was a kid. When I was a kid, we just used to go to the Chinese restaurant and just get mad packets and just dump it. We're really not gonna go buy a bottle when it's free. They're starting to soften up. You want anything to cook faster, put a top on it. I'm going to add the white onions to the middle. We're gonna put the onions right there in the middle. Why am I calling it the Big 50 lo mein? One, I have my movie, The Big 50. Big 50, she's a big woman with a big presence. When I was doing my Big 50 thing, I was like, oh, I can eat all the pasta and lo mein I want. And this is one of my favorite dishes. So I was like, time for my Big 50 lo mein, let's go. And now, forever, it's gonna be known as the Big 50 lo mein. The onions and the peppers, you can mix them now because they're about the same amount of doneness. Then my noodles, same thing. What you don't wanna do is overcook your noodles. I really never know when they're done, so I just take one out and I taste it. It's disgusting. It's done. Guys, be very careful. I've had accidents like this before. You don't wanna burn your face off. So you stand back, dump those in there. That's done. What I like to do, so that they stop cooking, I run like a little cold water on them and I shake the water off. All right, that's that. We're gonna do soy first, 6 tablespoons. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you do about the same amount of water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you do the honey. You need lots of honey. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know it seemed like more, but trust me, it was only 4. About the same thing with the sriracha. About 1, 2, 3, 4. You add the garlic and the ginger and the syrup in the pan. So, I'm gonna use a pan you want it to be kind of shallow. So this is my favorite butter. I wish I could promote this butter because this is the best butter on the planet. Yes, planet Earth. This butter is so good. I really don't have an amount. Equal parts butter and oil. And this is where you add a little bit of this chopped garlic. As it melts, you just mix the butter in with the oil. You're gonna put your salmon in the pan, skin side down. It protects the fish from being burned. And people who are watching this or real chefs are gonna say, don't do it. I literally cook my salmon on every side. The skin side, I turn it to the side, I turn it to the top, and I turn it to the other side so that it cooks all the way through. I do not like salmon, and neither does she, that is not well done. We don't like it. We hate it. We send it back to the kitchen. While that's happening, right, I'm going to put a little bit of garlic oil. It's like oil that's flavored with garlic. It's like amazing. I put a little bit of that, and then a little bit of sesame oil. This is what gives it like that real restaurant flavor to me. A little bit of that in the pan, and you throw your noodles, the ones that's in the sink. This is why they're called the Big 50 noodles. They're not the most healthy noodles. First of all, you don't even eat noodles if you're trying to be healthy. Like, change the channel. You put that in there. You go to your other pan that you have over here, onions and peppers, and you just dump those in there. Pay attention to your salmon. You'll see it starting to cook its way up while that's happening. When you see it halfway, then you know it's time to turn your salmon. This is where we use the ginger. I say like a half a teaspoon, not too much. Sazon is life. Whoever made that little orange packet, put them on Mount Rushmore. Adobo, season to taste. I just shake it until I like the color. Let's see, y'all can see the color here. Let me show y'all what's happening here. A little bit more of this. A little bit more of my secret ingredient. This is the finished product of Lo Mein looks like. Nice pretty colors, that's that. Put that to the side. I hope you guys are enjoying your time cooking with me and my assistant. I wouldn't have been able to make it without her. Now that my salmon is just about done, I'm gonna go to the sauce.
The sauce.
Which is pretty thick. Let that bubble up. It smells so good. You see?
It really does.
That's the sauce, guys.
That's the sauce. Extra sauce me, please.
You take the salmon from over here and you just drop it in there. This is how we eat our noodles. Our noodles be like this, bro.
Right.
The noodles is like this. You put them all in. We made the whole box for a reason, okay? Maybe. JuJu wants to be sauced up. You know you want to be sauced up. I don't need 2 spatulas. So guys, I hope you enjoyed Remy Ma, JuJu, BT's Cooked in 5. This is my spicy tangy salmon in the Big 50 Lo Mein. If you attempt to make this or you think you can make it, make sure you tag me or tag JuJu. We want to see. We want to be down. If you have a friend that's going to help you make it and they did absolutely nothing but slice the greens and then ate it in your face while you were on a diet, tag us. Let us see. Let us in on it. We'd love to watch you guys. We have fun doing this, guys. Mwah. What's up, guys? Remy Ma.
And your girl JuJu.
Hit that like and subscribe button
For more episodes of Cook in 5.